Hello, beautiful people. If you are working from home and you want to maintain that spark that you used to feel when you were working from your office, then this is for you. Don't worry. There are a few tricks that you can do that will keep you in your A game, both professionally and personally, even if you are working from your bedroom in your slippers. But wait, no, seriously. If you're working in your slippers, what are you doing? Let's dive right into it. Tip number one, win the morning. Set a morning routine. It's easy to slip into our lazy selves once we realize that we don't have to get up beforehand to try to catch that train or that bus and be there on time. We are literally a few steps away from our office. We think all we need to do is yawn, stretch, and stumble toward our desk in the bedroom. But setting a morning routine will completely set the tone for the rest of the day. If you get up an hour or an hour and a half before your work schedule, take a shower, prepare your breakfast, and get in the vibe, you will spend the rest of the day feeling refreshed. It doesn't matter what your morning routine is. Could be working out, reading a book, or listening to your favorite songs. It will have a huge impact on your productivity. Feeling ready and apt for your job is already half the work. Try to dress up for work, even though this won't make a lot of sense, especially since no one is there to actually notice. But that's the thing. You are not dressing up to be noticed. You are doing it to feel good. Most of the things that we do for other people are actually things that we should be doing for ourselves. I don't care how productive you are. That percentage will definitely drop when you stay in your slippers. Think about it like this. Work is still the same. The only thing that's changed is the location. So don't make work adapt to your home life by staying in your pajamas. Make your home life adapt to your work, which takes us to tip number 2. Make your workspace somewhere you want to be. The bed, the couch, the kitchen is no deal. I know it, you know it, and everybody knows it, unless you really, really love your snacks. But it's still no deal. So create a corner in your house in which you feel cozy enough to be comfortable working, but not cozy enough to actually drift off. Invest into decorating it. Add the colors that you like, the little objects that makes a place look beautiful to you. If you will be spending 8 hours a day there, it has to be pleasing to the eyes and ideally to all the senses. If you want to add 1 or 2 electric scented candles, who can stop you? Create an atmosphere that makes you connected to your office. Try to romanticize it. It's important to associate good feelings to the location where you are supposed to be productive. Personalizing your workspace is actually one of the few very important perks to working from home, and it's my personal favorite, so use it to your advantage. Also, if you can, choose a calm coffee shop where people go to study or to work. It helps to change the location from time to time in order to break the routine. It will also help you feel more connected to the world since you will be surrounded by other people who are busy like you and who are probably people who don't work from an office. Tip number 3. Set clear boundaries. We love our family members. Well, mainly when they're not annoying, but they will interrupt our workflow, distract us, and tend to think that because we're working at home, that our work is not important and that it comes second. To avoid this, we should politely and lovingly set boundaries. Preferably, the workspace should have a closed door, and why not a do not disturb sign? That should do it. Be less interactive with your family members during your work hours so that they know you mean business. But if none of this works, then clearly communicate to them your need to concentrate on the task at hand and that you will take care of them later on your break time. If you have a pet like a dog or a cat, I know this is gonna hurt, but get them out of the room. Funny story, I'm writing this episode from a coffee shop and it has this beautiful white cat who literally jumped on my lap the minute I wrote that no pet sentence. I mean, I know cats are smart creatures, but I'm a little, freaked out. Pets are great company, I'm not gonna lie. Their presence also helps with relieving anxiety, but I'm still gonna stick to my advice. Because once you start cuddling, it's hard to stop. Tip number 4. Give yourself breaks. It's hard to know when to stop if you're working from home, especially if you're working on your personal business that you want to grow. But breaks are necessary. There is this misconception that we will be more productive if we just work for long hours non-stop. But research shows that taking breaks reduces stress. And the less stressed you are, the more capable you are of getting more things done. It's just science. Breaks aren't important just for your stress levels and productivity, but also for your physical fitness. Sitting on your desk can have a huge impact on your health. Your neck and back will never feel the same, and that blood circulation, forget about it. You will need to break that desk position by getting up even for a quick 15 minutes every 2 hours. Go to your garden if you have one, or take a tour in your house. Do stuff that help you relax. Be kind to yourself, and remember that it's not all about work. Breathe, smile, detach, and then dive right back into it. You will find you'll have better ideas, quicker reflexes, and much, much more focus. Tip number 5, connect. Remember that girl? Oh, the one working from home? I completely forgot about her. People who are no longer in view tend to slip out of memory. It's as if you pressed pause while the world is still moving around you, at a faster pace even. And that is such a lonely prospect. But it's still something we can manage. All you need to do is literally reach out. Connect your friends, colleagues, grab a coffee on the weekend, or plan something fun like a trip. It doesn't matter if you are a loner or introvert. Maintaining the bare minimum of a social life is necessary for a balanced mental health. Pick one or two friends to do something fun. Interaction is enriching on so many levels, with the right kind of people, of course. Human interaction expands us, inspires us, and allows us to hear ourselves and express ourselves. Working from home doesn't need to be a prison sentence. This will actually help you to appreciate relationships more and learn how to work on them. I know that working from home has its challenges, but if you do it right, it can also be a blessing. Focus on adjusting your perspective every day, on making your work routine something that you actually enjoy. Remember, you don't have to be the employee of the year to be proud. You are already doing enough by making small progress every day. Strike a work-life balance and reward yourself for it. Everyone should give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. And remember, if you mess it up today, tomorrow you'll probably get it right. And finally, thank you for tuning in, and stay positive, stay inspired.